Hi everyone, I'm Dr. David Wackenfeld, the Chief Scientist at the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, and I'm here with the latest in our series of weekly reef health updates. Since we last updated you, the cloud cover over the Great Barrier Reef has cleared, the skies are clear, and the satellites are now getting really good, reliable information. Unfortunately, that information is quite concerning. If we look at the ReefTemp product of the anomaly out on the Great Barrier Reef at the moment, as we look from the north down to the south, we can see that most of the park is at between 0.5 and 1.5 degree above average for March, but there are areas in the inshore southern part of the park that are between 2 and 3 degrees above average. And obviously these above average temperatures are just adding to the heat stress on the corals. After a very hot month in February, we can clearly see in ReefTemp's map of the accumulated heat stress that the pattern we've been seeing is being reinforced. There is a very large amount of heat stress up in the inshore and mid-shelf up in the far north, but also inshore central and in particular inshore southern are the areas where the heat stress is the greatest. It's important to remember not all of these areas have very much coral reef in them, so they are not all equally of concern. So our reports of coral bleaching from the field continue to show the same pattern as well, reflecting the pattern of heat stress. We've actually had 250 Eye on the Reef sightings reports about bleaching in the last month. Thank you so much, keep them coming in. What that tells us is confirming the existing pattern. Inshore, mid-shelf in the far north, inshore in the central, inshore in the southern are where we're seeing some of the worst bleaching, but very large parts of the rest of the reef have minor or no bleaching so far. The forecasts from the Bureau of Meteorology and from NOAA indicate that we can expect ongoing levels of thermal stress for at least the next 2 weeks and maybe 3 or 4 weeks. So this still is a critical time for the reef, and it is the weather conditions over the next 2 to 4 weeks that will determine the final outcome. We continue to work with our science partners in how to monitor the health of the reef over the remaining weeks of March, and we'll keep you updated on those results. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week.